and thank you so much for stopping by. So it's been a while since I made some bread. I think I have a video on some French bread on my channel back a couple of years ago. So today I'm going to make some rosemary bread. So if you want to see how I make it, stick around. But before we get started, please don't forget to like these videos, you guys, so we can get noticed here on YouTube. Share these videos with everybody you know, and don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. So enough talking, let's go ahead and get cooking. Okay, so I'm going to start off with 1 tablespoon of fresh rosemary, and I really love rosemary. I'm just going to take some leaves off and just take my knife and just run it through and just really chop it up really finely. But you know, rosemary is very aromatic and kind of rustic, and it just adds great flavor when you're making bread. And this is the dry active yeast that I'm going to use. I'm only going to use 1/2 teaspoon. I want it to rise, but not too much, kind of like a flatbread. Now, along with the rosemary, I'm going to chop 3 garlic cloves. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and 3/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And later on, before I bake my bread, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of cornmeal. So in a large bowl, I'm going to start off with 3 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. Now earlier on, I said I was just going to use 1/2 teaspoon of yeast, but if you want your bread to really rise, you can use the entire package. For more flavor, I'm ready to add the chopped garlic, along with the garlic powder, and the sea salt. And here's the black pepper, and if you can use the freshly grounded black pepper, that would be even better. And of course, this is the fresh chopped rosemary. And now I'm just going to grab a spoon and just mix everything together. And once everything is mixed, I'm ready to add 1.5 cups of warm water. And once again, I'm just going to use my wooden spoon and begin mixing everything together. Now you guys, if you decide to make this recipe, I don't want you to freak out because this dough is going to be wet and sticky, and I'm just going to use my hands to further mix everything together, and it's not kneading. I just want to make sure that everything is coming together really well. And as you can see, I'm just going to take a plastic wrap and I'm going to cover the bowl, making sure that no air gets in, and I'm going to let my dough rest and rise for 24 hours in room temperature. Okay, so here's the next day. After 24 hours, I'm going to uncover the bowl, and this is what my dough looks like. So instead of baking my bread on a baking dish, I'm going to use my cast iron skillet, and I'm just going to spray it down with some nonstick spray, and I'm going to cover it with some cornmeal just so that the bread doesn't stick as it cooks or bakes in the oven. Okay, so again, the dough is going to be wet and sticky, and I put some flour on my hands and on top of the dough just so that it will be easy to work with. So I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit more flour just so that it doesn't stick to my hands. And right here is where you can decide if you want to form it into a round loaf, or I'm just going to take my hands and just press it out and make it into a flatbread. You know, I really love this bread, but it takes a whole lot of patience because right now I'm going to cover it up with a towel and it's going to have to rest for 2 more hours. Okay, so after 2 hours of resting, this is what the dough looks like, and before I put it in the oven, I'm just going to drizzle and brush some olive oil on top, and this is what's going to help the bread look nice and beautiful and golden brown. Now I'm almost done, so before I put it in the oven, I'm just going to take a knife and put a couple of slices on top. I went ahead and I preheated the oven at 450 degrees, and it's going to take between 30 to 40 minutes to bake. So the rosemary bread is finally done. It's fresh out the oven, is beautiful and golden brown, crunchy on the outside and nice and soft on the inside. And make sure to enjoy it while it's nice and warm. And that is it, you guys. For some reason, my graphics just do not want to work this week, but you know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Share this video with everybody you know. Follow me, tag me on Instagram, ThymeWithApril, and if you give this recipe a try, please let me know in the comment section down below and let me know what you think. Before you leave, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel by clicking that box you see right there. And if you want to see another video, go ahead and click that box you see right there. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye-bye.